Hey, it's Jeffrey Riddle. In this video, I'm going to share the Alterra process. It starts with an initial phone call. We're just going to have a conversation about what you want to do. We'll share some initial thoughts about your budget range. And then from that initial phone call, we'll determine if we should do an initial meeting. And that meeting is no obligation meeting. We come out and do an interview. We're looking to see if there's chemistry. We're also listening deeply to you to see what you want to do, and we're checking out the site. We're looking at the style of your home and maybe how it's furnished and some of your artwork. We're asking you if you have kids and dogs, and we're talking to you about your mission for your outdoor space. So we're really kind of going the next level to try to understand what you have in mind and to start to uncover your dream for your outdoor space. We're going to show you our design build agreement. That's how we get started. So it starts with a design deposit. That deposit retains us, and after we get the deposit, your Pinterest board goes up, okay? And that's where we then have a conversation with photos to start to explore your dream, okay? And we're looking at the possibilities. We're keeping the budget in mind, and we're trying to come up with concepts and a design that you love, right? So first step there is we're gonna ask you to pin some theme photos. We're just looking for a few photos from you to sort of prime the pump, okay? And we wanna see what you love. And we get a lot of clues from your theme photos. And we like to say a picture's worth a million words when we're doing this, okay? So we could sit around for hours and you trying to convey what you want, but just a few photos will do that in seconds, literally. When we see those photos, we have a great clue about what you want, and then we're gonna get more specific with the photos after that. So now you've pinned themes on your storyboard, your photo board, and then we're gonna pin specifics. So we're gonna show you photos of stone, of plants, of lumber, of the different elements of your project so you can see exactly what they look like. And that way we avoid confusion, and we avoid situations like, hey, we're in the middle of a build and the materials start showing up on the job site, and you're running out going, what is this? We didn't know it was going to look like this. Okay, so the photo conversations help us communicate clearly what we're going to do, and they avoid confusion. And the most important thing about the photo conversation is they allow us to uncover your dream for your backyard space. From there, we move into the design phase, and that's where our designers take your photos and they define your dream with drawings. Our drawings are beautiful plan view, colorized plan view drawings. You can see examples of our drawings on our website. If you go to the gallery and you click on drawings, you'll see samples of our drawings. Those drawings define quantities, sizes, locations, and then most importantly, they allow us to get competitive pricing from our build teams. So those guys have worked for us for a long time. We know them, we trust them, but we keep them competitive on every project, and that's one of the ways we keep the value tight, okay? Once we get those numbers, we turn those numbers back to you in a detailed proposal. That proposal is multiple pages thick. It's got breakdowns of, again, quantities, sizes. It's got a scope of work. So step by step, start to finish of the build is described in that proposal. And then once y'all are happy with the proposal, we get you to sign it via DocuSign. And then we go shepherd the build for you. And this is where Alterra is different from most home improvement companies in the DFW area. So we run a low volume model. Once you sign the contract, we do not turn you over to a project manager like many companies do. You continue to work with one of our principals from start to finish, and we stay with you until the end of the build. And we are actually on site on the project. We set up a standing meeting with you, so you talk to one of us every day about what has happened, what's going to happen that day, and then what's going to happen in the next few days. So we try to stay very proactive in running your project. We will finish up the project with you, and then we actually support you. So we stand behind our work. That's another thing that sets Alterra apart. We feel like it's very important to stand behind our work, not just for a year, which is required by Texas law, but for a lifetime, okay? So if you have problems with something after the build, okay, we're gonna be there for you. So you think about it this way. We like to say you have a friend now in the landscape business after you've worked with us. We're very intent on supporting you after the sale, okay? So listen, if this sounds like we're not a fit for everybody, if this sounds like a process that fits with you, go ahead and go to our contact page and fill out the form and submit it. We would love to hear from you. We love what we do, and we would love to do your project.